Hey everyone, this is Corey from Aquarium Co-op. It's week 7 on the outdoor ponds, and it's been a couple weeks since I've updated. It's been busy, but I tried to do a big water change on 75 today to make it a little more clear. Kind of failed, still pretty murky, but we can actually see inside a bit today. Down here actually we can see a bunch of fish feeding, and they're actually all eating on rapashi, which is a gel food if you've never heard of it, and today they're feeding on the Soylent Green here, which is a veggie base with meat in it. I actually prefer the shrimp souffle. I just had this laying around and thought I'd make some up, show it in a video. But there's quite a few fish in there. I took a scoopful out and put it in this little zoom ad keeper here. Let's see if I can get the fish to come to the front. The water's still so green. Yeah, so you can see all these fish. Hopefully on the video you can see how colored up they are. They look amazing. I mean, this one is basically pink right here, magenta pink. And yeah, so let's take a quick look around the ponds today. The waterless seem to be growing pretty good. Even the water sprite here is pushing forward, which, you know, in the last video it looked pretty sad. We've had really nice weather here lately, so fish have been breeding and growing pretty well. You can basically, anywhere you look now, you just see babies. See if I can get the scoop full of fish or something. You know, if I just bring up a... Yeah, you can see there's, you know, fish. Just a scoop full, and it's hiding in the plants here. So, turn those guys loose. There's a big snail right there growing up in the pond. But we'll come back in on this pond. Over here, the budget tote. I hadn't seen anything going on in quite a while. I was getting kind of scared to show it off, actually, and then today I looked in and there's fry and there's a bunch of bees around right now. But yeah, I mean, that's how the ponds work right there. I mean, literally there's a bee or a wasp drinking out of the water right there. That's just something you're not going to get in an aquarium. There's also all these little bugs kind of hopping around the surface here. I don't know if you can see that on video, but these are great little pieces of food also. Let's see if we can find some of the fry and maybe some of the adults here. Kind of creating a big shadow, so. But you can see kind of how long these roots are. Perfect for hiding fry, and this is all without any filtration at all. It's just plants in here is all there is. And there's some fry right on the side there. Hopefully the video's capturing it. I can't see it because of a reflection, but we'll hope that's... So yeah, these actually, some Mariwood livebearers didn't do so well. Oh, there you go. If you can see down there, the shadows of the fish. Didn't do so well in my store, actually. They started kind of falling apart. Water wasn't hard enough. They just didn't like it quite as much. And here they're pushing forward here in this outdoor pond, and you know, I think it's part of that magic of just live food, and you know, there's a lot to be said for that. On the frozen food and stuff like that in the store, they're doing all right, but they're not pushing forward nearly as well as these guys are. So this is kind of a testament to how powerful the outdoor ponds are. So then we've got the 110-gallon trough over here. Overflowed the water a little bit today to do a little bit of a water change. First one's gotten done. Also want to show off this little solar-powered fountain. So in case your pond is away from water, it's just this little floating lily pad. It's got a tiny little pump on there, and when the sun hits it, it will kick on. There's some different attachments and stuff, but I just let this one run, and you know, if I block too much of it, it doesn't run. but the important part is it runs when it's nice and hot and sunny out, and that's when we need some vegetation if we're going to provide some. This pond, I kind of ran a net through it here a couple days ago. Not much is coming up. I found some endlers that we put in here, but I'm not finding any adults or fry of the Variatus live bear. And my fiance Katie told me when she's come out for work a couple times she's seen some raccoons kind of on the hunt in here, so I don't know if they've got them all. It's also a pretty big space, and as you see the water's like really green, so as you've ever caught a fish in a tank, you know they can just evade the net. So it could be what's going on when I drain water and at the end of the season. I keep hoping to spot like a bunch of fry. That's usually how it goes for me over the summers, is you see nothing and then one day you're gonna look and you're gonna find out where they've all been hiding, and haven't found it yet, but you know, it could be anywhere. Yeah, there's lots of really thick roots on the water hyacinth and stuff here. You can just see tons of stuff floating around. It's all just fry food, assuming the raccoons aren't eating the parents in the fry, but usually fry are too small. Raccoons won't eat that, but yeah. So let's take a look at the 75, because that's where I did the most work today to try and make it viewable. You can still see here fish just eating away at the rapashi. Some really big females are just ready to explode in there with babies. Hopefully you can see just how fat and gravid these females are from all the live food they've been getting. And you can see here that how dirty this water is, and just goes to show that, you know, it's not exactly about how clean the water looks, it's about water quality. And with all these plants scrubbing the water for us, even though it looks filthy, it's actually very healthy water. Provides lots of fry food, provides lots of cover. I mean, if it's hard for us to see, it's going to be hard for predators to see. It's also going to be harder for the parents to track down the fry and eat them. Let's see if we can find any other cool views on this tank at all here. So you can see some fry swimming around here. Down in the corner, you can also see a little Malaysian trumpet snail. I actually put some snails in there when I found that sandwich from the neighbor kids in here, just to help clean up anything that I might have missed. But yeah, there's just lots of fry all around. Every time I move, I see fry and then I move, and then my shadow scares them all away. But yeah, so let me know how your guys' ponds are doing. Put an update on either YouTube or Facebook or something like that. Hopefully, I've heard from several people now that I'll have fry going, and that's a good thing. Still not too late. We've got, you know, at least another 5-6 weeks. It's been so warm this summer in the Northwest here that we might even get to go to October, so it just depends on the fish. So it's not too late to start. You can also just put some fish out if you want them to look really good and color up, because all this live food will do that. So something like some rainbows or something would be a good choice. But let me know if you guys have any questions.